my peoples, man? It's your boy E here, man. And look, I just wanted to talk about something else real quick. You know, if somebody is catfishing you, you might wanna just let them go. Like, throw them back into the sea where you reeled them in from. Because see, a person that's catfishing you, what they are doing, they are already letting you know from the beginning that they are a deceiver, that they don't mind deceiving you, you know. And that is really a red flag that a lot of us will kind of scave over. Like sometimes, you know, we would just probably like just think, well, it is them, you know what I'm saying? See, what the person really wants you to do, see, what it is, see, because people will deceive you in all type of ways. They will either say that they're like this and they turn out to be totally different from this characteristic that they say that they are, right? Or they might put an old ass picture from 20, 30, 40 years, or maybe 10, 5, however many years that is, ago, right? And that picture does not look really like this picture, like who you look like right now. Like, you really don't look like how you used to look, you know what I'm saying? No matter how many years ago that was. You know, you could be skinnier now and you have more weight then. You could be fatter now and you were skinnier then. You know, you could look like anything better than what you are right now. You know, and the thing about it is, when people do that shit to you, man, they basically are hoping for you to come through and accept their deception. They are basically wanting you to, you know, from the beginning of this whole relationship, accept their deceitfulness. You know, like, okay, yeah, but you know, that was me, you know, it's just, I'm just a little older now, or I just gained some weight, or I lost some weight, you know, still me, you know, but at the same time, it's not who they look like right now. And they do that shit on purpose, man, because they've probably caught a few. They probably caught a few that didn't mind staying, you know. They didn't jump back into the ocean. They said, fuck it, I'm gonna go and give you a little chance, you know what I'm saying? You look a little different, but you know, it's still kind of you. Maybe I might work with you. You know, some people might do that, and they've caught a few. And so like I say, they've been successful, so they don't mind not being successful. They don't mind trying again until they get somebody, until they get a sucker. You know what I'm saying? I've been a sucker before, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and say and make myself like I'm above that. No, I've been there. I've been around. I've seen that happen in my life. You know, so I know. I've seen it personally, you know what I'm saying, firsthand. You know, I've been in that fire. You know what I'm saying? That line of fire. You feel me? But so I know, you know, so like I say, man, when the person is catfishing you, they are basically telling you from the beginning, hey, I don't mind deceiving you. And I hope that when you do see that I deceive you, that you can kind of like look past it and just allow this thing to continue. It's basically what they telling you from the beginning. Because like I say, man, already, if they are not the age that they say they are, if they don't look like that picture that they show you, if they don't act like they say that they are on their profile when they're talking to you, you know what I'm saying, that is basically them false advertising. And I call false advertising catfishing. You know, that's just another way of saying catfishing. You false advertise who the fuck you was. You know what I'm saying? And that's not who I was trying to go see. And that's not who I was looking for when I seen you. You know what I'm saying? And this could be on anything, a dating app. This could be on Facebook, whether you're trying to find friends and shit. You better be careful with anybody, man. You gotta be careful with anybody, man. Anybody who's showing you something other than what they presented on that website. If you start to see something, you might as well just let that shit ride. Let it fly in the wind, and be grateful and happy that, you know, you was able to see the deception from the beginning and not skim over it and pass it up. Because a lot of us did it. I did it, you know, so I know that. You know, just be grateful that you was able to see that. And hopefully from this video you will understand and see it and start to see it, you know, if you haven't been seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of y'all do see it, but you know, who knows who don't see it. But like I say, man, and just be happy that you see it already, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta take it for what it is, man. A lot of times we don't like to believe what we seeing. No, you saw what you saw. It was right. It's just you look past it and you didn't take it for being much. But you know, certain things always trickle into bigger things. Little things can trickle into bigger, wider things, and that's the reason why they even, you know what I'm saying, something stems from something, you know what I'm saying, and you never know how wide or how big that other something that's a part of that, you know what I'm saying, is, and how bad it would be in your life. So it's like, why even take the chance? So, you know, I'm just shooting it at y'all, man. Just another way, just something else to think about, you feel me? I'm just putting it out there. Man, how you feel? Let me know how you feel about this whole situation. But that's why I feel, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, anyways, I'm out. Peace.